simply because of that spread between what you have in it and what you're getting back, because you're basically leveraging the bank's money.
Let me like make it apples and apples, right? J.B. Shea was a French economist who had this great theory on how you build wealth. He said, creating wealth is nothing more than moving money from low yields to high yields. In today's near free money market, I can borrow from the bank on investment property under 4%. Like 3.25%, like something stupid low. And if you knew on your last 1,000 deals that you were pulling 28%, how would you feel borrowing at 3 and getting 28?
All day.
That's a positive arbitrage. So for me, I can't pay it off cash, but I will tell people there is a time to pay something cash. I say, when your assets are producing enough residual that all of your bills are covered by a long shot. Now, if you want to pay crap off, go ahead. But until you have, if you say, hey, Chris, why I spend, I make $100,000 a year and I spend, unfortunately, kind of most of that. So my bills are $8,000 a month. I would say, great. When your assets produce $8,000 a month, maybe $10,000 a month, and then you have extra money in the bank and want to pay stuff off, do it then. But if you do it before, I call that premature.
What do you do with the money otherwise? You don't put it in the bank?
No, I don't put money in the bank. I'm always dumping it into my single digit, double digit, quadruple digit, or infinite ROIs. So it's either buy more businesses, it's buy more real estate, or it's invest more in myself and then take all those returns, put it back into the reserve tank that's holding all my money, and then go do it again. Dude, this is how Warren Buffett's, this is how the Rockefeller, this is how wealthy people make money. By the way, the wealthiest people on this planet do not do anything that we're advised to do, 401ks, RRAs, garbage like that. They're all doing like asymmetrical risk with high returns with enough room to fail and win enough that they're going to kill it. So, Bill Gates, dude, he leverages mom's credit card to start Microsoft.
Did he?
Oh yeah.
I thought he went to IBM and they said pound sand and he borrowed it from some dude. Can't remember. Maybe that was Apple.
It might be legend at this point, but I think he put $20,000 on mom's credit card. I'm going to stick with that story. Google it. I'm right or wrong.
There's a dude in Pahrump here that owned a third of Apple. You heard of that guy?
No.
He lives in Pahrump. I'm going to try to get him on this podcast. He literally loaned Steve and Wozniak the money to start Apple. Owned a third of it. After so long, he told Steve and Wozniak, I don't like the way you're doing. So they bought him out. Uh-oh. Now that obviously is a story in itself. He lost trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars, or whatever it is, billions. So then a reporter, because this guy's known, a reporter goes out to him and says, hey man, shit, I want to talk to you about, the fact that you could have been a multi-billionaire and because you owned a third of Apple and yada, yada, yada. He said, yeah, he's an idiot. He's this and this and that. And he was showing paperwork. So he pulled out the shares that were issued to him, signed by Steve Jobs or whoever, signed shares, Apple shares, way back in the day.
Yeah.
The reporter said, hey, would you sell those? And the guy said, and again, he's broke from what I hear. The guy says, yeah, but I'm not stupid, dude. Okay. I know what these are worth. I'd want at least like 100,000. And so the reporter bought the paperwork or the papers for $100,000 and went and sold them at auction for like 1.5 million within like 10 days.
Wow.
What's this guy like? What's limiting this guy?
Well, dude, I try to figure out why I find really amazing. I mean, my team goes through thousands of homes every week to find like 24 that we want to buy. We have this combing process, and people are like, man, how do you get really good deals? I'm like, I don't know what it is, but 10% of the market just misprices their home. And often we don't know why. It just is the way it is. I have no idea.
Underprice?
Yeah. That's how you get a good deal.
Yeah, the other day I bought an RV with 17,000 miles, 2005. The guy says he wants 40,000 for it. Low book on it, 60.
Yeah, they exist.
I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. I can sell that at the auction for 65.
Yeah,
bought it for 40. Everyone's like, why did he sell it? I don't know. Same thing.
I think it is. It's just like people sometimes know what they want.
So last question then.
You know what though, Brad? Let me amend that. I think people are not nearly as financially trained as they should. There's some things that you shouldn't outsource. And I feel like most of us have outsourced our financial training to financial planners. And it is a big mistake. Some things you just need to get in the dirt, just like what you do here with training people so often and how to succeed in sales. It's like, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, if you want to become an influencer, or if you want to do something grand, like if you have a big dream that's going to take a lot of people, you better be right now already starting the game of mastering sales, because sales is a game you need to know if you're going to succeed, I think, at anything in life bigger than you.
I would have to agree with that. Now, you mentioned financial planners. I've never met one that's like filthy rich.
No.
Why is that? If they knew what to do so well, why aren't they not rich?
For just a moment, think about this crazy system, right? I mean, financial planners are often usually ultra security minded individuals, and they're preaching a game of safety.